Whoops, I was a little late on that one, but anyway, hey guys, it's RPG night, so we're back with more Digimon World 4. I'm doing a little bit of early part solo. Also, hey, Kishin Turn, and welcome back to mine. I'm doing at least one part solo before my co-op partner arrives here, because there's 2 side quest dungeons you need to do solo, and I currently have one of them unlocked. The Forbidden Shrine. This one is kind of fun, kind of if you don't know what to do. You can only do this one by yourself, though. You can't do it with 2 people. My partner Cash will be here. He's just running late, which is actually works in my favor since I was planning to do this side quest first out of the side quests we're going to do today. Let's see if I can find the right one. Oh, hi. And here we go. Forbidden Shrine. Let's get to the end and place the figurine. Seems simple enough. Or is it? Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now as a little bit of pro advice early. Memorize the paths in this dungeon as best as you can. You want to find the fastest path for you. This dungeon pretty much, while it doesn't seem like it has a time limit yet, there's a reason I'm going to tell you to memorize the fastest path. And you will learn why once we get to the end. As for when you unlock this side quest, it's after you beat Malo Myotismon. Right, I forgot. Fire permanent, right. I forgot about that. That was my own fault. I'm gonna have to just deal with it. Hi. Sure to get a fire power metal probably somewhere around here. Oh, hi, you little buggers. Ow. God. Oh, God. Yeah, that's gonna help for later on. Opening that door. Jeez, there's a lot of you. hi, there. I already maxed the... Yes, I did. Crap, I didn't expect that to show me. Nope, that's a dead end. Just want to make sure, because I can't open that. This is probably my best way back down. Unless there's going to be enemies that can open that red door, but I don't think so. I would also definitely recommend for this one, have some good, strong equipment, because you want to kill these enemies fast. Speed is definitely a key thing later in this dungeon. I think this way might be a good way. I want to say yes, but I almost feel no. Ow. Oh, hi. I'm gonna take things slow right now because also I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Yes, you can. Good. See. I wasn't even trying to do a spin there. You stupid Digimon. Crud. Bye-bye. Let's see, this way then. Oh, hi. Yeah, that I think marks the end. There's no boss in here. So is this the actual Wow, that shrine on it is... It looks different from what I remember in hard mode. Maybe there's different points you can place it in. And... Yep, now you need to run. On hard mode, you need to get out with more than 10 minutes remaining. well, hard mode and higher. Here, you just need to get out, regardless of how much time there is. But still, the faster you get out, the better. You don't want to waste too much time in this dungeon. This is why I'm actually thankful I have a stab weapon, so I can actually kill these guys super fast. Oh my god, wow. And that's just what I needed. I needed fucking freeze to lower my speed. Stop that, you piece of garbage marine Digimon! Heal. Good. Forget those guys. If you can avoid enemies, do so. You don't have to stick and fight everything. This way. And this way. Down here. Honestly, as much as you might want to kill them for EXP, during this part, they're just a time waster. Only kill them if they're blocking your path, as in the door's closed. Okay, now to test my theory with this door. Hopefully this will open the door. If it does, it's going to speed things up a lot more. Please open. Nope. That's a one-way door. Which means this is the only way we can go. Oh crap. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Get in. Okay, I remember that green wall. We're almost out. Alright, it's down. And then there should be a water. Yeah. That's a dead end. Oh my god. These doors are locked. I'm gonna have to kill these guys to open this door. Good. And did we make it? We made it! Yeah, not that hard of a dungeon on normal, but it can be panic-inducing a bit on hard modes. When enemies are much stronger, you need to be a lot faster. Alright, and now that he's here, and we finish this dungeon, there you are.
Howdy, sorry I am late. It is...
You actually arrived at the perfect time. I just finished that side... one of the solo side quests.
That's good.
Gotta say, Marine Demon is the worst to deal with when you're swinging axes. I can hardly attack fast enough to hit edgewise and wind up spamming Venom on them instead. Yeah, Marine Digimon kind of suck if you're not speedy. Yeah. You might be thinking, don't I have to close the game to actually bring cash in? No, there's actually a call keeper that I didn't show because he always joined in. But if you have a friend that wants to join in, you can go to the call keeper and you can call in a friend. Just
You
like
have to
that.
phone. Okay, so it's call. You gotta phone a friend to get $1 million.
Man, I haven't seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in a long time, but it's changed so much I just can no longer watch it the way I used to.
Honestly, I don't ever watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I just watch YouTubers play various different games of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah. Also, not sure if your mic sounds different or not, but that you can adjust later. And
Oh, is it not? Sorry.
Does it sound better now?
there we go. That's a lot better.
My
So-
mic wasn't fully plugged in.
So yeah, now we got two more side quest dungeons we can do together. The Captive Dungeon and the Dungeon of Doom. Which do you want to tackle? Or should I flip to decide?
Doom.
Okay, so Dungeon of Doom, it's a little tricky to actually to activate it. You can actually activate it as soon as you save any of the Digi-Elves and have one of their missions unlocked. So what you do is you first talk to one of missions 1 through 5, side quest missions 1 through 5, accept their offer. Don't go to the gate. Instead, you want to follow where we're going, which is this way. Oh wait, actually, shoot, I'm a. I'm a dumbass. I forgot something, but hopefully we can actually pull it off still. Do I have... I have a beam magnum. I'm hoping that's going to be the right type. If not, we can do it again and pull out all the other ones, because I forgot as soon as we take a side quest, we can't open the bank. But that's okay. We'll have to make do. But yeah,
It's a little weird.
this guy will not give you the side quest if you don't have one already, because he would say like, I'll tell you more if I have more information, but as soon as you have a side quest of, let's either a side quest 1 to 5, this is side quest 6, I believe, he will then have information for you, but ask if you can cancel your current side quest to do his.
Gate to the outside world. This is interesting.
Yep, this is pretty much the same thing for all side quests. We're just going to the machine pit again and doing one of the side quest paths.
Oh. My bad.
Yeah, we're not going to the outside world, as in the human world. You don't ever.
We're just going.
You don't ever do. As far as I know, with the exception of probably the D Cyber, you don't ever do that in any of the Digimon World games. As far as I know.
On one hand, that could be argued it's a missed opportunity. On the other hand, it's probably supposed to be part of the appeal of the series, that it's a Digimon thing focused, entirely on the Mon.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying to you. I can try that. And while we're strong enough to fight these guys, I'm not really gonna do it.
You did far enough grinding for the both of us, quite literally, before this, so we don't need to fight these guys now.
here would be... That is true. That's kind of why I'm hesitant to return to try Digimon World 1 again, because, like, I don't want it. It's pretty much like a living simulation of, like, raising pets properly if you want them to digivolve properly. It's like, that's stress management in a nutshell. Yeah. For this side quest, we need to find a certain version of a required weapon the guy is looking for. For this, on normal, it's a beam magnum. On hard, it's a sword cannon, and I forgot what it is on very hard, but they don't tell you what version it is. I think it's usually Delta or better, but Delta ones are usually harder to come by. And the paths you take are random each time. Good thing I have Cure for us.
True.
So, left or right?
Left.
I'm gonna hope the beam magnum I have works, because there's a little trick to this touch. You might think, oh great, it's random generated ones, so we might not even get the beam magnum. No, you can actually cheat to get it. You can bring in a beam magnum from outside this dungeon into it, complete the dungeon, and if it's the right one, you complete the side quest. In fact, that's what most people recommend for all three difficulties. Find a version of the weapon, then do this side quest. If it's not the version he wants, yeah, you're just gonna need to wait till you can get the better version. If it is, boom, easy, done.
That's pretty nice. Like, that's a fairly simple exploit that I'm surprised it's still in.
Well, I can imagine it's probably better than just having to rely on random chance. Yeah, and this is assuming you have a guide. If you don't have a guide, this exploit will go unnoticed. Oh my god, why is my poison? So, we can either go left or right. I can break that if you want to go left.
No, let's take path of least resistance. See, we got a rare drop.
That's not a rare drop, that's a rare mod. That is
That
is
oh, hey, a battle lock.
That is what I call a deadly drop. Because he poisons us. Oh my god, how many of you are there?
Too many.
Hi. I got this one.
Okay.
I mean, I would still honestly recommend you do this dungeon near end game. Do the side quest dungeon near end game because, yeah, the enemies here are pretty tough. Which way?
Let's go. Oh!
Well, we're gonna have to go, we can go that way, but we have to be careful with the laser. Let me see if I can actually trick this.
I doubt from this angle that'll work.
Nope, that didn't work. I had to.
Oh, I should have tried dashing. Nope, that
Still
didn't
worked.
Work. Wait, how did we get to that door it opened?
Hold on. That's a good question. I think maybe maybe this way? Oh yeah, that's a fake wall. Wait, I wonder what's down here. That's just a drop-off point. Oh, I know what this is. This is an Infamon part. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind.
It's an Agumon spooky ass room.
Oh, yeah, the door was right here.
So that means this is going to be something good, I hope. since
Was
we
he
had to-
glitching through the ground?
Just a little. It's probably that
Oh,
they
by the-
spawn him at the bottom of the dungeon room, and because we're on an elevated part of this specific floor.
Oh, by the way, you have power up now.
Oh, I
Try to
do.
have it back again. Yeah, check it.
That's good.
It's all the way at the bottom, though. Like, check your MP skills and you'll see it.
Wrong button. There it is. Based on the fact that this is here, I presume we're getting close to something big / important.
There is no boss in this dungeon, as far as I know. I've played this dungeon plenty of times. There was never a boss.
Also, that's kind of neat. I don't think I've gotten far enough to see the silence effect.
Wait, silence effect?
In Demonican
Oh,
commented
Cyber
that in Cyber Sleuth.
Oh god. This is a problem. Get out of there.
I'm. Oh, okay. Now it's letting me move.
That was actually pretty close. You almost got poisoned to death.
Oof.
Thank God I have a revive spell, though. I guess we'll go this way.
I like the music for this place.
I think, oddly, the side... No, yeah, I think they use the same ones as the dungeon music.
Oh, I must not have heard it last time then.
For the specific area. At least I think... No, wait. The Undead Yard has a different one. I actually then don't know. Maybe they have different ones for each, depending if it's the side quest or a main dungeon.
That'd be fun. Alright, hopefully we got the right one.
I'm gonna hope
Looks
so.
like.
I am not opposed to doing it again. Again. Because we will need the reward, unfortunately, to unlock the final side quest dungeon. Oh yeah, that was the same one as the one I did alone. One of the ones I did alone. And wow, I did not even notice that. Let's hope. Oh,
Wait,
he
what?
wants me to speak
Oh.
because I'm the leader. Nope, it was not the right version. Well, we can still try it again, thankfully. But I'm gonna at least clear out. No, wait. I'm not gonna clear out my junk yet. I'm gonna check the bank and see what beam magnums I have to get. I have a white, delta, and a excellent. And you get out whatever beam magnums you have in there just in case.
Hopefully I have one that's lower grade just in case it needs one. I don't know why it would, considering, but...
Just the alpha would be good, because we already have a beta, I think.
Let me double check if I happen to...
Nope. I also have the epsilon.
Should I give you the alpha since he wants to talk to you, or
Yes.
will he check both of our inventories?
He'll
Okay.
probably only check mine, I'm willing to bet.
It's in
Devices.
folder, devices.
Alright.
Alright. You have literally every beam magnum we can possibly get.
This is kind of ridiculous, but then again, this is still... Beam Magnum is one of the earlier gun weapons in the game. What's interesting is you can actually get Beelzemon's... Yeah, alright, he won't talk to it because I'm with a partner. We'll take the Undead Yard one again as a trigger one to start him up again. Because I hope we can trigger it again.
That'd be weird.
I think we might need to complete another side quest before we can trigger him again. I don't remember him. Some of them are like a little weird like this. Yeah, P won't do it until probably a little while after. Well, then I guess we're going to... Oh boy.
What?
I guess it's time for the captive dungeon.
It's weird that Dungeon Doom is less intimidating to you than whatever Captain Dungeon is, but I'm sure I'm going to find out why quick.
It's... Oh, right, actually, I forgot something I needed to do before. And then I go back to the bank myself and get something out that I need personally. What?
I would put the big magnums in also, if you can.
Considering that we don't need them at the moment, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Demonkin, that's the dungeon we're actually going to be doing.
Oh. Oh no. It's the Dark Souls of Digimon. Or so gaming journalism tells me. I wish I knew.
Oh wow, I can actually have both Drain and Dread Ram on. Well, considering I'm not going to be using MP probably much in there, that's still going to work.
I should probably make sure I have the thing equipped that has my... Okay.
You have the thing equipped that will... Oh wait. No, you don't. Oh, you do actually for that one. That's your only weapon that... Both your weapons can have mods, so you can recover HP via dealing damage. Here we go. This is easily what I consider the hardest side quest dungeon in the game. Even harder than the final side quest dungeon. The final side quest dungeon to me is not terribly hard, but it's just very long, pack filled with enemies, and just a rough road down. So, oh, we're gonna try and not get hit by these guys early. Yeah, good. Oh, yeah, that is absolutely true, especially if you want to get Alphamon. Yep.
I hope there aren't lasers, otherwise I'm
There's no
screwed.
lasers.
Just these tomahawk, or no, the arrows.
Now's your chance to attack a Mummymon and get... Your MP won't restore your HP,
I know.
so regular attacks are better. Like, try to save your MP as vital as you can for emergency situations.
Oh, right. They say you can't recover health, but I presume that also implies MP, right?
Yep, you can't recover MP either. I may be able to heal MP with my RAM, but that's because I was partly lazy to take it off. Okay, I think I don't remember if up or. Both your techs are maxed out. If you want to actually switch to your crush weapon for more damage, you can. You just have to quickly place your.
I'm gonna do it after this
these
encounter, so I don't.
There.
Alright.
So I think the higher damage element. There we go. Good. Higher damage should hopefully allow you to get a little bit more. Yeah, that is honestly like the most ridiculous guy giving us a sight. It's like what Demonicon said. Like, really? What's wrong with buying another booster pack?
It was a pre-release! It's not on street yet! I'm not just gonna wait for them to release it to card shops. I gotta get that pre-release booster pack back.
The only other way you can gain HP is by level up.
Oh, that'd be convenient. I wonder if there's even a... Hold on, let's pause and check if there's even a chance of that.
Getting there for me.
Oh, okay, there is a chance of that. I wouldn't call it likely, but I wouldn't call it zero.
I think, I have more HP. That button's a trap. I need to press it once to open the door.
Oh,
or it would hurt both of us, regardless.
It just... It hurts me to see you in danger.
Why? Because I'm pretty much the light right now of keeping you alive.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that I was piggybacking off of you for heals, but yeah.
Oh, you're not getting that piggyback heals this time. Because this dungeon literally says no.
Sorry, David, the kids' comments are giving me the giggles.
That's fine.
Oh, a bone blade. It's probably useless, but like
it's a slash type weapon, so yeah, could probably use it, but I don't see a reason to. It's a two-handed one, and I already have two-handed rapiers.
But you could be Synapse Undertow with your bone blade. I guess it's more of a Pyrus, actually.
I really have lost interest in finishing Undertale after the overhype of it.
I would still say if you can like get yourself to decompress it somehow, it's worth playing at least once.
Okay,
But
I'm trying to remember how this combination works. I think because if we do it wrong, the top door is going to open, and we're going to have to do a loop around to get back here again. If we do it right, this bottom door will open, and we can press on. I want to say it's
random, or can we Google it?
I want to say it's. Oh, it's going to want us to both do it at the same time, I think. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, so you have to press it at last then. I didn't realize on 2-player they shorted the time on that. They gave you a longer time on single player for that one.
It makes sense. The idea is you can co-op to press them faster, and they're jerks. Can you imagine being stuck in this forever because, like, you don't know what to do?
It could be possible.
Or I could just die to these arrows, I mean. So, like...
So I press first and then you press. Nope. That was... wow.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but let me fight more enemies so I can heal.
Sure. Oh, that's not what I meant, Demonic. I meant, like, I didn't expect that a button that when I played solo.
I mistimed it.
So I push and then you press as soon as you see mine turn green. Oh. What? Oh, that's mean. It's gonna force us to... Oh, wait, did that... Oh, did that just open? No, that... Ah, my God. Problem is that down is the way to go.
I'll tell you what they have left, though, Demonican. They have toilet paper. And I need that to cover up all the blood coming out of my body. Because at the rate they heal me versus the rate I do damage to them, it's more of stopping the bleeding than outright patching me up. Okay, maybe I should press this button first, and then you go, and then I go again? I mean, unless you know it's a pattern and we've just been doing it wrong.
I realize that button has to be... Because I think I now realize whoever is pressed first is which door opens.
Oh, okay, wait.
So that means I have to press this and you have to immediately then press yours.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, now. Ah, damn it! We have to do it again.
My reaction time is horrible.
I hate this dungeon so much.
It'd be something if it were at least like a password.
There's your level up.
That's not a bad point. Did you see Dave's comment?
That is true. And then I'll take the top, and then you take the bottom. Alright.
So
3, 2, 1, go. There we go!
Oh,
Digimon had a good point because he noticed I had a much faster reaction time.
yeah.
It's all those quick times in Resident Evil that are finally paying off.
There's a non-zero chance my reaction time isn't garbage and it's lag, but it's probably more likely that my reaction time is garbage because apparently fighting game players love parsec. So like, and they care the most about lag. Sorry, I was reading up on things for like. Apparently, people were playing Ultimate Marvel 3 through parsec instead of through their actual online.
I'm not sure if lag helps a lot of people. Then again,
Well, that's
then again, I'm more of a casual fighting game player. I'm willing to learn a character if I invest enough time in it, but I'm fully accept myself being a casual.
I mean, I'm a casual fan of fighting games, but I still end up gravitating towards the most advanced ones, just because like Skullgirls, I legitimately play it for the plot. Like, I'm just so invested in it, and I suck at it. I can't even do quarter circles, but I'm just over here. And there's Guilty Gear, which is like, oh yeah, that's
Guilty Gear is. Shingo has even said many times to people that Guilty Gear is a heavy fighting game experience. Like, it is not an easy one to learn.
But I just love it because its OST is so banger that I just gotta sit through sucking at it, and I've accepted this at this point. I'll admit, I'm probably in the minority of looking forward to Strive being a little more casual friendly, but I'm hoping it doesn't ruin what like hardcore fans love about it to be that friendly, you know? Like, I hope it's not alienating its actual fan base just to appeal to a wider audience.
What the shit?
Have fun! Speaking of alienating, I'm locked out. Oh no. The Mummy Water Gatekeeper.
Oh! He had a healing move! I didn't expect... Oh no, that he just brought Mummymon in. Oh my god, you piece of sh...
Okay. If you get them over here, can I impact through the... No, I can't! I figured I'd try it, so I could at least be somewhat help.
That was
Good job,
so
team.
dumb!
How'd I even do this? It isn't, though. Sorry. It's the wrong door anyway.
Demonic gets reaction. I would if this one is dead. Oh, never mind. Get in.
I promise I wasn't trying to do with the thing again. I legitimately just got stuck on the wall.
Because if you did it again with these guys, we would be screwed.
I mean, there's a chance we're already screwed. These guys...
Fine, this is another dead end, and then we go back this way, and then this is the right way. But as soon as I find a breakable wall, okay, easy. As soon as I find a wall that we have to break through to get through, I don't remember where it is. Nope, that's a pit, but that means up here we're gonna have to go. Your impact will probably be great here. I'm gonna try and just don't fall. I think that's all of them. Good.
So there's probably a boss for this dungeon, I
There
presume.
is. It's Scorpion one. Which we didn't do as bad against Scorpiomon as I thought we would, I'll be honest.
I know it should be obvious, but I forget which one that is.
It's the Scorpion guy.
Okay. So
This
I'm just
is,
completely forgetting this boss fight happened then. That's going to be interesting.
This is a
Oh,
new
that's
map.
Turkish. Do we do it again?
I think let me try this. I have more HP. Oh god! That was a trap. Right here. Is there hitting? Nope, hitting walls. Oh wow, we're already here. Oh, we're not. We're gonna have to hit these buttons first. Jump over
I was
to
trying to
yours.
just shield dash. I thought it'd be faster. It wasn't.
And we made it. Now for the actual boss.
Yeah, I'm completely blanking on this thing. Luckily, we're doing pretty dang good against it.
Wow! Slaughtered.
I'd say no wonder he was so forgettable, but
He is pretty much. We probably were pretty strong when we first found him, but he's pretty difficult if he gets off that lightning attack because you have to time your guard. That's what is the main difficulty spike. People having to learn to time their guard with him.
I just noticed something. I just picked up a green dino tooth. Is that important?
It's just a rarer one that you can sell for more money.
Oh well.
That is true, but I also am one for this dungeon anymore. I prefer to be as high level as possible because I don't like dying in that dungeon. I hate that dungeon with a burning passion. In fact, my first time doing it in hard mode, it was one of those dart traps that killed me and ended my run on it.
Wait, what was the reward for that?
200 bits.
Okay. Sorry, I think
Because we got hit, we weren't at max HP when we... The highest one you get is max HP, which is like a perfect no-hit run, which... Fuck, no, I'm not doing that.
I was more just worried. I think for a second my brain like flipped the dialogue boxes, and I thought a reward for getting him his booster pack was a booster pack.
Oh, no.
I'll admit it'd be kind of funny if because there'd be two ways that could have worked out. Either A, he had an old booster pack that he filled with his with his common drops, or B, he bought a booster pack for himself, realized we almost died in there, and gave it to us.
Check. Does this guy have... Okay. So, yeah, but he is now actually ready to be activated again, but...
We need to be in the middle of another side quest.
Yeah, and it also affects how high the stat boost is, like Digimon can say. That is also true. I'm going here because I at least want to sell the junk I have so far for money. There's nothing I need to buy. I tried to find better equipment for us, but I think we're going to be fine with the equipment we have.
Alrighty. Wait, did you get... Are we trying to reactivate the crazy dungeon area? Or the crazy dungeon guy?
Dungeon of Doom? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get your stuff out from the bank?
What?
Oh, you're getting it now.
I'm first selling the junk I have right now, and then I'm gonna get the stuff from the bank.
Sorry, I mixed up what room we were in. I thought we had already passed it or something.
thing, though. So I don't need the Dream RAM anymore, but you do need yours still. So I can sell this Dream RAM now that I don't need it. And you can sell your stuff if you want.
Yeah.
But if you have an Ice Power Metal, would you actually be kind enough to pass it over to me?
Okay. I think I actually do. Yeah, there it is. So I'll just make sure to skip over it. So you know what I completely forgot?
What?
I forgot Suicide Squad was getting a sequel.
I've actually not seen Suicide Squad at all. Mainly because I've heard mixed things about it, I think, and I've just been more of a Marvel film fan than a DC film fan.
I mean, I've been more of an MCU fan than a DCEU, but like, I'm so invested in the garbage that is the DCEU at this point that I'm probably gonna watch it when it at least hits like DVD/streaming services.
Like, I'm gonna also be blunt. The only probably DCU films I've enjoyed a lot were like well, I've not seen the last one was the I don't remember the actor's name, but it's the recent Batman ones.
The recent
Batman Begins and Dark Knight.
Oh, not like the DC films, not like the DCEU. Okay. Yeah. The Dark Knight trilogy, I think they're just called. Right? Those ones?
Yeah, I've not seen the last one.
I haven't seen any of them. I really should, so that I can have some kind of positive impression of DC films. Because as it is, I mostly enjoy, like, legitimately, not ironically, the DC animated, like, stuff. You know, the old Batman thing. Very recently, there was a Harley Quinn series that I really liked. I mean, I've only seen the first season, but still. But their film game really needs to step up.
And at least they have their gems in the video game right now with the Batman Arkham series.
I've heard that the Batman Arkham series, while it's relatively respected, is starting to, like, tank hard in terms of popularity. And I think I think that they're still doing well enough for them to probably get their chance to innovate as opposed to just being a dead-in-the-water franchise.
Well, from what I know, there's no real reason to continue the story after Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, I think what they're doing is... Sorry, I heard that they're making another DC game that's in the same universe.
Gotham Arkham Knights, but it's a different tale. It doesn't follow the Arkham storyline. Gotham Knights, I meant, I think.
Either way. So are you gonna get the things out? Okay. Wait, did you get them out already? Or I must have missed it.
I got them out. Yep, don't worry. They're right all there.
Yeah, okay. I completely blanked.
Organized in the right order.
If he somehow doesn't want this being Magnum, I'm going to shove it into his monkey brain. They look like monkeys to you too, right?
They do, even though they're
like they're not technically monkeys, but they're so monkey.
Oops, me. Yeah, after this one, I think... Wow. Because unfortunately I couldn't get the booster pack one. I'll do that off-screen. do that, the trading card one. I'll do that one off screen. Hopefully we'll be able to get everything done for it, and we'll have enough levels to do the final 2 dungeons. So, we can't end off early because I don't like. I'll figure it out after this one. I have some backup plans just in case.
Alrighty. I'm trying to think of stupid, quick, other Digimon stuff we could just.
How far
roll
are you
on.
into Tamers?
I stopped at the last episode I told you about with Beelzemon coming back. Beelzemon? Beelzemon? No, it's Beelzemon. I always get so confused because of the way, like, Beelzebub is spelled, that like, Old English just terrifies me. I've seen a Shakespeare script, and, like, I think I need to get a Google translator for that. Alright, Dungeon of Doom. Last time it was a Doombot.
So which way you want to go?
Well, didn't
We went right
I
last
think we
time.
went left. Did we go right last time or left last time?
I think we went right.
You know what? Let's just go with your instinct, since I decided last time and we ended up failing.
And we have the items for both.
I know, but maybe we could just double up on it for funsies. It'd be funny.
It's not going to really change anything.
Unless for some reason he's somehow looking for mod slots. Is that a thing?
No.
Okay.
They really don't care for the monsters. They only care for the version type. They don't.
Okay.
They don't even care for rarity. Because that would just be cruel game design.
I mean, it'd be a way to make sure you have to go into their RNG hellscape.
Just gonna keep going right. I'm gonna say. Come on, get off me, poison. Get off me! I said. Thank you. You get a cure spell yourself later on, but it only affects you. Mine is
No, if it was gonna continue not working, I was gonna buff you and be like, maybe this will buff your cure spell. I'm thinking of actual D&D, not, JRPG logic. Because in actual D&D, you could maybe, like, bard up a healing spell to help it.
How's your tech looking, by the way? Oh god,
Let's check after this room. These Raremon are annoying.
Yeah, this is why I hate Raremon. Yeah, at least got you healed. Now you can check.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, Crush is on in 5 more tech ups will be maxed out.
So I would want to switch back after that.
Yep.
I got to look this up because my headset still, or like, I think Parsec's still being weird about the audio. So I might just be hearing the background bit, like the bass and percussion, and not like the main melody, but... They're so merged into one that it almost looked like it was doing like that anime sidestep thing where it's starting to separate into two things. I love it when enemies stack.
Yeah, unless I'm mistaken, I don't know too much about other Digimon games media or some of the manga, but I think the Mecha Rogues are actually the second non-human, non-Digimon antagonist to appear in this series, just by only being in this game.
The first of which being the Tamer's villain.
The D-Reaper, yes. Ooh, you have yet to see more forms of it, but good God. When they said that oh right, he's in the other place. When they said that the writer of Tamers would consider himself a Lovecraftian Cthulhu writer, you can see why once you see the D-Reaper.
The first form more felt like it was just getting a Digimon body, so I am hoping they will get crazier as it goes on, if only because seeing the weird form that it took the wind out of its sails for a bit, if only because it being something other than the goop and just having the weird little body was like, oh, I guess that's happening now. But if it gets crazy, it gets crazy. And that's probably going to be good.
Oh, I guess he wants the Delta version of all of them, no matter what. That is actually kind of interesting that he gave me a low grade weapon. That's kind of interesting that he gave me a low grade weapon, because in the hard mode when I got him the Delta version of that, he just gave me an exact duplicate, I think, and I was like, really? Well, it might have been someone else, maybe.
I'm trying to think of something you could throw up that isn't like, that maybe isn't even Digimon, because you don't want to end this early. We're only an hour in, right?
Final boss could take us enough time, unfortunately, looking at edits. And really, we're strong enough as is for the final boss, more than likely.
Okay, then. Let's just go for that, then.
But I want to also make sure that do a check to see if there's any stronger version of my weapons with mods. Why is he... But I did... Oh, right, no mods on that one. And since it's the same ship, I don't see any mods there for you. So I'm gonna check the armor, then we can just double check our discs to make sure we're fully maxed out. Let me see. Wow, nothing mod-wise there. As much as the stronger armor would help, the mods will help us as well. So now let's see. I want to make sure I have all my discs maxed out. I'm missing one there. you now make sure you have maxed out on all your discs.
I'll just go into the shop in case I need to.
Oh yeah, that is a very big mistranslation, dear Monacan.
Alright, even my recoveries are full.
And just in case I die, I'm gonna just deposit all my bits into the bank.
Probably a good call.
I think I missed out on a blunt type on one of my playthroughs because of that Demonican. How they screw that up, I do not know. Alright. Anyway, on back to the machine pit for the final boss. And I'm gonna guide you through for the best resource management possible.
I
God
guarantee
damn it,
I will
Demonican.
disappoint
God
you in this.
damn it, Demonican. You're saying you'll disappoint me?
What?
Are you saying you won't disappoint me?
I'm saying I'm probably going to with how much I'm gonna suck at this, but
Okay,
like
this...
I'd love to have the confidence to say I won't disappoint you, but I'm just not that good at video games.
Okay, so for the first part here, we're gonna just... We're unfortunately gonna need to handle killing the enemies here, because I think we're gonna have to reactivate the switches.
Oh boy.
I think so. So... Actually, wait, no, I can just do... Wrong stuff. Wrong. I heard that boom. Oh wow, I was almost dead. I didn't even notice that. And we just run, ignore the mines, ignore the mines, ignore the mines, just run. Drop down here. Okay, ignore... Oh, they're actually still here. Okay, never mind. I guess we can just go... That's fine. I think... Right here, yep. Then we just drop down here and run straight. I'm just using unpeak this myself just for now in case. And we get on.
Do not get on the compiler?
Get on.
Question mark? I'm sorry. It's the fact that it's a question mark is just silly to me. I wanted to point it out.
And this will take us to the last part of the final area. Where the road to the final boss resides. Final boss is in that giant. The final road to this. Well, the final boss is in that giant core, but we have to get there first. Ignore the mines, just run. Okay, This part is a pain in the ass normally because there'll be a lot of them on the spawn, but to manage our resources, we're just gonna ignore them and run. But to get through, we need to hit certain switches. See that blue switch right there? Guys call it. Guides call it a green switch, but basically on the first floor, we're going to hit one blue, or I'll call it green because guides call it green, and one red before we go up to the next floor. And after that, we just hit one blue on every floor before we advance up. So they'll be on edges like right around here like that one. So we just run, check edges when we see a gap that looks like something should go down there. And if the switch is red or blue, we hit it, but we have to remember what color we hit on this floor. Just don't bother fighting the Infamon, just run. Eventually we'll spawn enough that those just stop spawning. Okay, here's a gap. Get on it. Blue switch. Now we have to hit a red.
They're persistent. Also, I just noticed this thing has eyes. I'm not sure if we've seen wall eyes before, but
That's a blue. We don't need to hit a blue. Don't worry, we can make a quick heal after this part. Okay, no.
I mean, we haven't gotten hit once, I think.
You gotten a hit. I think one of us has gotten hit a few times. I think, but
I think I got hit a few times on the way into this area.
we're still fine so far. Okay, I think this should be red. That looks more pink than red, but whatever. Okay, sure, we'll go this way. Now, be careful not to fall off, but hopefully we spawned enough that they won't. That they won't spawn anymore. Some guys would say, like, handle them slowly so you don't spawn too many. That, to me, is just taking away your resources too much. It's easier just to spawn as much as you can to the point the game just stops spawning them. Good. And now there's... This is the last floor before we hit the top.
Oh boy. You see those guys?
There's the blue.
Oh, I wasn't close enough, I'm sorry.
That's fine. And switch is activated. You can get up to the top and get into the core.
We're just going into this egg. Ah, it's on the other side.
Still, I think that it is required to hit that switch, I'm pretty sure. I think it somehow locks it into place. I don't know. I've never understood what that switch does. There's only one switch.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Usually the dungeon switches are like multiple.
Usually, but this is not a dungeon, so this is still the next part of this area. Because now we're actually in the core area, and we just need to work our way to the teleporter where the boss's lair resides.
I love Chronobound.
Evan, these guys are fun to fight because they're airborne.
Oh boy.
Alright, let me just see. I want to actually just...
I'm just gonna use one of my A discs since they heal so little relatively to my percentage that it'll just do good to patch me up to full.
Okay, now we fight these guys. If you want to use your impact here, you can. This is probably the best place to use your impact. Don't worry about too much on MP recovery. Well, you can use the MP recovery discs, but we'll use a recovery just once we get to the teleporter. Let's see, which side of the the bridge go on? Because, alright, right here. So, this is a little trick here that I actually like. So, we're going to follow me here. We're going to go here, then we're going to jump back down here. We're gonna go as far as we can on here. The Infamon should chase us, which will allow us to fight only them easily. And it will keep the Mecha Rogues stuck on the bridge right down there for us to kill in a moment. So now we can just jump down and go like... What's that?
Oh, it's a booster pack.
No,
and
it's
the recovery's blocking it.
I hate to do this.
Do the thing.
I had to grab it because
Cool.
it's about to disappear.
I mean, hey, better than going through it in Dungeon of Doom for one. Or wait, I mixed up the dungeons there. But still.
And now you ready to fight the Imperial Dramons?
Nope.
This block's the only place you can
really
fight them.
fucking ready.
Like I said, they are very airborne.
Hey, that worked.
Holy crap, my... You were a lifesaver on that one.
They have a really long death animation. Hold up. If we have to worry about resources as much as to micromanage them, we might as well not let them give horse in the mouth.
Recovery ones, or recovery discs are probably the more important ones. Oh wait, drop down here, same tactic. This is one tactic I actually like using against these guys. Good. And jump over.
That's a whole lot of dead dogs.
Hey, you got a keychain. Only 2 more to go, and then we can actually do a final trade with Prince Molimon to get the last one of the side quests we couldn't get.
Man, should we just end the stream with that if we can? Because I think that'd be fun.
I mean, we're gonna have to do the final side. We can't do the final side quest until we do that one. But it could be fun to do all the side quests we couldn't do in this one, the next one, considering that Cursed Dungeon is very long of a side quest dungeon.
Okay, then. Yeah, that's fair. Let's just do it next time then. Oh, whoop.
Bridge.
I ran into 2 of them. Why am I so bad at this?
Come on, you stupid spiders, follow us. Yeah, when I learned this trick on single player and how good it is to keep your resources. You little booger.
There's 2 of them. Maybe try going further to the left. I don't think we went all the way we could on this thing.
Alright. Come on. There you
So,
are.
you see sport game?
He's stuck. Well, I got him. I know some people are gonna say this tactic's cheap, but I don't care. I like manipulating the enemy AI sometimes in games. It's the beauty of learning a game. Showing that you're smarter than the computer. Ow.
That's why amiibo are so frustrating.
Why, what?
Amiibo? Because, like, they're a surprisingly competent learning AI. So you'll be like, oh yeah, this strategy works on them, and then next match, somehow, despite the fact that they're a stupid little piece of plastic I paid $10 for, they're smarter than me now.
power down. Come on. Where are you? Hello? There you are. Oh, there he is. He's now right down there. Come on. Hey, friend.
Wow, okay.
I see you. Don't you? I realized we forgot to switch to some of our other weapons, but honestly, at this point, it's better to keep our stronger weapon on. We're getting closer to the final boss anyway.
Yeah. Sorry that means more grinding for you, but hey.
It's honestly fine with me. I've always been pretty patient with grinding despite being a considered under-leveled player most of the time.
It looks like you just like giving yourself as big of a challenge as possible, which is probably the most true with your Kingdom Hearts playthrough you're doing at the moment.
Which, the level, that one is just, I don't like because it makes me see more of how I don't think Kingdom Hearts 1's gameplay is aged well. It's very clunky compared to 2 and 3.
Oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, I'm trying to navigate without getting myself hurt. I went a little too far in there.
I love Kingdom Hearts 1 for its simple story. Gameplay, it's very clunky and old.
I would say its simple story is only contrasted with its equally simple gameplay, to put it in a more friendly term.
You. Finally, he now jumps down here. Hey, friend. Where are you going? Oh, hi. You are... just didn't want to cooperate.
The dog didn't want to get in the cage.
I want to say I think we're getting close to the end. Yeah, I think that up there's the final road path, I think. Okay, my cutter can reach.
What?
That's a a single-handed stab weapon, which I'm using two-handed, dual wield. Get back here, you.
Can the dogs come back up from the bridge?
Nope. That's why you jump down and attack them.
I was gonna double check if there wasn't another Infernamon.
Infamon.
Wow, I'm
Infamon.
not good with names.
Exodus.
Listen, man, one of these days I'm gonna forget my own name. It's gonna be weird.
That was on. Yeah. Okay, now for this we could just kill them normally. No need for MP spells.
These were the guard dogs. Also, we're in the PlayStation 2 boot up menu. That's really nice.
Okay, want to make sure. I think I'm still full recovery.
I have so much MP that I want to restore that I might as well...
Just use one recovery disc.
Yeah.
Use the base ones for me, because to make sure I'm maxed out.
So double checking, the save my life button is Y, right?
Yes, but it will use your recovery disc, so... Best
I mean, this is the final boss, you know?
You want to save them, because he's got 3 forms.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
You want to try and save them as much as you can. I would definitely say they're better for the emergency Y button on his final form. But you're definitely gonna play a big part, and I'm gonna say this: only use your impact spell when I tell you to.
Should I worry about power up at all?
Only for the first and third form, I'd say.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that on the ready then. Zone X. Oh, it's white.
An error of seeing the battle arena. But here we go. They said that there was a crate of the Mech Rogues, and here's the main source. Mecha Rogue X. Okay, first form is pretty simple, but when you start speeding fast, you want to use your Giga Impact. Now, use it. Giga Impact.
Shit. I'm trying.
We were too slow.
I'm sorry. Wow, the one thing.
Okay, now he's gonna send some Mecha Rogues into here. Don't worry about. Don't stop them. Let them go in. It's actually better to go in and make them cloned into him. Now we want to try and kill all but one of them while fighting the boss himself. Don't use impact on him.
I know. I was trying to ready for the debuff to wear off, and I missed.
Now, think why I said. Now we want to also be very careful. Impact now. Oh, it was by me. He was nowhere near you for that, so you would have had
Sorry.
That's fine, because impact would actually stop him from doing that attack. Now. How'd it miss? Oh, you got him! You stopped him!
Are we sure it was better to make some clones of him?
Yes. Okay, don't kill the last one.
Okay.
Focus on wearing him down, the main body now down until he has a sliver left. Impact. Did miss. Oh shit! You killed. That's fine. He'll create more. There's a reason I'm saying that, because if we kill him while the clone bodies are around, he will possess one of the clone bodies and revive himself. This form isn't exactly hard, but it can be extremely long if you keep letting him revive constantly. And while you may think stopping the clones is the best way to, it's actually more annoying fighting base Mecha Rogue 4s than it is fighting the clones. Take that as someone that tried that.
Okay. I mean, you're definitely the expert here.
Like I said, this first phase isn't exactly hard as it is impact. Get ready to block. You were too slow.
I think I should double check. There's a certain rotation where he's close enough to hit with the impact, but before then he's like too far away for it. I think is what's happening.
You got him. Stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Gotta be very careful not to kill both of them at the same time. One's dead. Good. You stopped him. Good. Jump.
Cool.
Now I gotta try. I'll try and. Oh wait, that's not him. But at least do some damage. There he is. Quick, kill it. Ah, we weren't fast enough. I didn't expect.
Oh, I'm dumb.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Use an MP disc right now. Yeah.
On it. I like the
Okay, we
UAV.
didn't suppose. We had to kill the clone first before hit. Before him. Now I remember. I think we killed him a little too fast. That's why. Or did you do more damage than the sliver? I can't actually remember there.
I think I might have done more damage than leaving him, which is my bad.
It's fine. You are the more of the heavy hitter. Maybe once it's just him and the clone, let impact. Yeah, if you're noticing a pattern of when it's close enough, then time it from when it's close enough.
I think I am, but I don't want to risk messing it up. And free damage from missing him onto these guys isn't nothing to snuff at.
Good. There's only one clone left now.
Trying to hit him without hitting the clone, but they're merging and like not in the way we want them to.
We might have to risk it with the impact if we have to. Nope. Get ready to guard.
I'm trying, but it keeps running into me. The clone is, and so it keeps canceling out the spell menu.
I think I'm dealing less damage to... He's gonna stay
Yeah,
away
it's like
from...
the third rotation. Okay, I figured it out.
Okay, so once he's at the sliver, I will focus on him. You focus on killing the clone fast.
So is this a sliver?
There's the sliver. Kill the clone as fast as you can. I'll deal the final hit once the clone's dead. Oh wait, stop! Just focus. Oh wait, don't. He's gonna do it. Don't kill the clone yet. Oh shit.
Ah, God!
Wait. Shoot. Where's... we're gonna have to kill...
I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh God, I'm such a fuck up.
We're gonna have to now try and be very careful to kill the clones without him being in range. Problem is, I'm a little afraid impact might actually damage him as well.
I mean, every time I use it to stop him, yeah, it has been doing damage.
Then we're gonna have to just block the hit next time he does it.
Okay, I almost hit him.
Can one of you clones just die already? So, okay. Now we gotta separate them again. It would be really good if he could actually... Good, he's doing the spin. Now, just gotta block it. Wait till he's on the field, then focus on taking out the clone. As in, he's no longer shooting us. Be careful not to... We can... Yeah, this might kind of...
This is just the first form, too! So, like, we can't just kill him when there's no clones on the field? What happens then?
No, we can kill him when there's no clones on the field, but it has to be fast because he will try to do the speed attack and spawn more. Though then again, if he does the speed attack when he has that few HP, a good time to impact should kill him.
Yeah, then let's just try and focus on making sure there are no clones on the arena.
It's a good thing we've saved up the money, because if we die, I can at least grind more money back so we can actually restock our items. Because, yeah, no, we're not tackling the final side quest dungeon with how many items we're using up in here. Okay, one left. I'll weaken him. If I can get to him. I'm doing less damage, so it might be better for me to... Oh! I hit him twice. That was my own fault that time. Though it seems like he's recovering...
Less and less, I think.
Still, it's better to kill him faster than just prolong the fight. What's funny is some reviewers don't hit them. Remember?
Well, I figure if we can kill them before they become clones, they have less HP. I think.
I actually don't know the details on that one. But it's funny, like, reviewers claim, like, that the third phase of this guy is harder than anything else in this game. Yeah, that's probably one method, but I just don't have the capability of killing them that fast, Demonikin. I mean, technically yes and technically no. Once the light's gone, they start attacking you like normal. And they're the only type of Mecha Rogue 4 that gives you 0 EXP. So even if you kill them, you won't get EXP to level up.
Okay.
Good, he's on a sliver. Impact! Okay, first form down. I'm using a recovery just one.
I'm just gonna use an MPY and an HPY. Or Gamma, right?
Yeah.
I know that from Sonic Adventure.
Okay, I have, thankfully, some spells to cure poison. So I'm gonna be the main heal and poison curing for this one, because this next phase is actually what I consider the toughest of all the phases. I disagree with everyone who says third phase is the hardest. In fact, I say third phase is the easiest.
Well, it doesn't respawn infinitely, and it doesn't do status effects. I'm inclined to agree with you.
This one has bind and poison. Okay, stay as close to the edge as possible and then just spam impact. You don't want to be in range of that. Just spam your impact.
Spam. Can it reach me?
Oh crap. You want
I'm trying to see like how close I have to get for it to hit.
But you want to be very careful because it does regen HP as time passes, and whenever it does that light, it will release its poison gas.
I got the pattern down, I think. And I messed it up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's why I have the cure to heal you. Don't delay
Sorry.
too much because it will regen HP over
I
time.
know, but I wanted to wait for a fresh cycle. If that makes any sense.
That's fine. I guess the only reason I thought it could actually reach is because I had Terra or Infinite Impact on hard.
Waiting for a fresh cycle. He's just standing there, menacingly. Oh, wow, that was quick.
Maybe if I can shoot as well, I can help a bit. Watch out.
Man, he's getting more angry as he gets less HP, which is fair. What is this?
That just means he's getting bigger, and now the cloud's gonna have a much wider range. I'm surprised that hit me.
Oh.
Okay. These are gonna be strikes that will bind you. And they're gonna come at me now. You can just block those hits. Watch out. Stay near me so I can at least cure you. Don't worry about the light. You can just block the light if it hits you and easily block the drills. The poison is the worst part in this fight.
What?
Get near me so I can cure you. Whoosh. Okay, I at least healed you before you died. And I think he makes the arena even smaller as well as it gets, but we're on his last leg. I think it's actually thankful that good thing that I'm actually staying here and actually being the decoy for the drills. Just one final hit. Yeah, see how frustrating that form can be? Why I don't like that form out of all his phases.
It's gonna sound weird, but you know what reminded me a lot of?
What?
Pokemon Go. Because the attack pattern is very similar. As in, like, you have to wait for it to do its thing before you can have an attempt at it. And if you want to get a good hit on it, you have to make sure it just did a thing.
Yeah,
So I think that might be the only reason I did that way more competently than the first one.
Yep, now comes the final phase, and this one is going to be fun. I always consider this the easiest phase.
So far, the prettiest arena still belongs to my...
Okay, majority of attacks will miss you if you're directly by his torso. That attack can bind you if it hits. The main thing you need to be careful of is he does a lot of damage. The two attacks that can hit us from the safety zone we have on him is a wall move and a dark orb move.
Please tell me they're telegraphed enough for us to dodge.
Yeah, you'll know the wall is coming, and the wall moves very slow to give us time to run far away.
Wait, I just noticed something important.
Good call with the power-up. And I think he does some kind of like double punch like attack when he sends out the dark orbs. Oh, it's the feet you get to hit then. There's the dark orb. Just we can still attack him while evading the dark orbs. We just have to basically kite them away from us sometimes. Yeah, see, this phase, I don't really consider... Ooh, I'm coming to heal you. I'm coming to heal you. There we go. There's the wall move. Or you can just... Right, you can also guard through it. You see, I don't consider this phase that hard.
This is definitely more straightforward, at least, than the other two phases. Like this,
the biggest threat here.
I would still say the first phase is harder than the second phase, but this is definitely the easiest one.
Oh.
Then again, the second
wow,
phase
he's doing his rocket move. Oh. When he's almost dead. Oh, jeez, we need to get final hit on him.
Just land, please.
I had to do an emergency heal because I was out of... Oh my god, I'm almost dead. You're the one that dealt the final hit to the final boss.
I apologize if that counts as an EXP steal.
It does not. He gives no EXP like all final bosses do.
Or like all dungeon... Okay.
Well, the regular dungeon, final area bosses give EXP. This is the final game boss.
Dang. Wow, that's feisty. Or not feisty, I'm trying to think of what the exact phrasing is, but still.
Okay, to be fair to Mountain, most of the reviewers I see that get to this guy are like level 20 when they fight him, so I can see why they die so much with how much damage he deals. He is not a boss you want to be that under-leveled for.
If only the first phase did give EXP, though, we could infinitely grind boss-level EXP there.
Yep, that is pretty much the final boss. That is the end of Mecha Rogue X and the end of the Mecha Rogues.
Did we get funny cutscenes?
Nope.
Just credits. Just credits. I mean, that's fair. We killed it. We should be satisfied enough by our own merit. I just wanted stupid dialogue to read.
And there's still some dialogue from some of the people back at headquarters.
Okay.
And the one thing I like about this credits is it actually shows all the playable Digimon, like the basic four that you already know. And right there is Beelzemon X. And Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode.
You know, as much as I like getting to see these renders, it really, like, you shouldn't have. You really shown a lot of the imperfections here when you're close to them like this.
Yeah. Imperial Dramon Paladin Mode, and look, there's the guy I was playing as, Clovis Angemon. With the sick-ass Apocalypse rapier weapon. And there's the guy Damon is playing as you know as Hercules Computerimon X. There's Susanomon. Wargreymon X and Black Wargreymon X.
Greymon getting the special treatment, getting his own Echo Fighter.
Where Garurumon X and Metal Garurumon X.
I stand corrected. There's 2 favorites. Wait, double checking. Isn't Garurumon the one from 02?
Garurumon, it is the champion form of Gabumon, who was one of the main ones of Digimon Adventure 1, Season 1.
Oh, okay.
And there's a little bit of a spoiler for you, but I'm not going to say his name, but there's also Alphamon, the leader of the Royal Knights right there, the black armored guy. And Dorumon's Mega level.
We saved the internet. Now everyone can enjoy their pirated anime in peace.
Oh my god, really?
I'm sorry, I felt it was relevant. The Mecha Rogues killed Kiss Anime.
The fact that what?
The Mecha Rogues killed Kiss Anime. It's a
Right.
relatively
Yeah,
well-known piracy site. And it recently got shut down in between streams, so it's relevant. Topical humor.
I'm not even going to get into that.
That's fair. Understandable. Marker. Oh, okay. That's understandable. Okay.
And yeah, it's Robert not saying here. It bothers me that Lord Nightmon, who's a Royal Knight, was on their side. Now, this is leading something that I was actually wanted to save for the end. Like, this game in Japan is actually known as Digimon World X. Because it was meant to be a game tie-in to the Digital Monsters X Evolution CGI movie.
So, does the movie have the conclusion, or does this have the conclusion to the movie?
I want to say, I think they said that this game is meant to be a prequel.
Okay, so the movie would be the sequel to this. I would recommend trying to find it, but all the sites I know of have been shut down recently by the Mecha Rogue.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep coming back. I don't care if there's like, what, 3 minutes left? I'm gonna find a way to tie it all back. The effects of the Mecha Rogue may be done, but they will never be forgotten.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. We're streaming this game, so they probably won't be forgotten.
Yeah, you can still fight all the dungeons like Digimon can set. I just know it's hard to find on YouTube, but basically, the X virus in that movie was actually created by the god of the digital world, Yggdrasil, because he felt that the digital world was at overflowing in its capacity, so he wanted to create a... You're gonna sell any of your junk as well?
Okay.
He basically... Yggdrasil, or King Drazo, whatever you want to call him, basically felt the digital world was overflowing capacity, so he created the X virus to eliminate 50% of the digital world while creating a new digital world for the survivors to go to, surviving few to go to. Yet there were some old survivors of the old digital world that bared an X antibody that made them immune to it, and basically made them immune to outcasts as well.
So what you're telling me is
The Royal Knights were then charged. The Royal Knights were charged to eliminate the X Digimon and any others from the old server that migrated in. basically the god of the digital world in most of the media in Digimon is a Digimon supremacist. Or not a good god in general.
I mean, you could argue that there's some potential legitimacy of the argument of overflowing life as brought up by Thanos from hit popular movie. I don't know, but it crossed over with Fortnite. It's a very compelling argument.
Why are you bringing it crossover with Fortnite?
Thanos Fortnite. I like adding stupid voices with like.
Do you want to refill your disc supply?
Oh yeah, we're still doing things. Okay, yeah. But yeah, no. There are legitimately people that argue about it, but like, I don't want to get into it. I'm just gonna say I disagree.
Yeah, to cover the Royal Knights once, Gallantmon, one of the Royal Knights, was questioning the legitimacy of Yggdrasil's action, and while Omnimon and Magnumon, two other Royal Knights, they were just following through. It took until Dorumon faced Omnimon near the end, and digivolved into Alphamon, the leader of the Royal Knights, to convince Omnimon otherwise. While Magnumon was just being a still loyal follower.
I use more MP discs than HP discs.
The rest of the side quests will probably be next time because we do not have the trader hole yet. We haven't traded with Prince Omnimon enough times.
So what are we doing then? Want to open booster packs? I think we got a few. Wait, is that this room?
No, it's the other room.
Okay.
And I don't think Cash is confident to do New Game Plus hard mode.
Yeah.
Even after his kill of the final boss like that.
I mean, I only killed the final boss because it was at literally no HP. If anything, I'm more proud of the second phase where you were essentially the only reason I was able to be so reckless. But even then, we made a good team, I feel.
That's because I just familiar myself that playing the distance game is the better way to handle the second form. First form, you can literally just tank the hits while healing occasionally.
You know what? What was the name of that thing?
Mecha Rogue X.
It's just Mecha Rogue. Okay. Based on the Pokemon Go comment, I'm just renaming my Superior to that right now.
Oops, I hit the wrong button there. Yeah. I just dislike the first and second forms more. Second form because the poison actually deals a lot of damage if left unchecked, and it's usually a very high level of poison. In first form, because of all those clones, it can be annoying. I still puzzle why they say this. Well, people have trouble with the final form other than just seeing most reviewers be like level 20 or so. Yeah, overall, like, I still like this game. I can agree it has some crazy high difficulty spikes at times. The combat could be a bit better. The unfortunate thing is, like, I will agree, this game does feel rushed because they wanted it to meet the deadline before the movie.
How much was it?
How much?
Like, was this like a full retail game?
I actually don't know how much it sold back in the day.
Okay. I'm just curious because, like, the first comparison I thought of in terms of its combat was Rumble, which started as a digital release, but then got a physical release in the 3DS.
Oh, it got a physical release. It got a physical. It was only physical release because this is back during the PS2, Xbox 3, Xbox, and just regular Xbox actually, and GameCube era.
Yeah, I would say this.
You can say this while opening the booster packs, by the way.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot it was in my menu. My bad. I would say that this game is probably a better experience in terms of, like, not getting bored with it than Rumble, because I played way more Rumble and Rumble Blast than I really should be proud of. So, but this game manages to be like a different Diablo-light type experience that I would say I recommend more. Especially because the co-op is up to 4 player, which is nice.
Like, I would still love to see how this game would have looked if it had more time to develop, or would love to see a remake game, be it fan-made or official.
I would love, honestly, I'd love fan remade projects in general. Like, when they're done right and don't get DMCA'd, they're really freaking good. And especially since a lot of them are made for games that, you know, you wouldn't think would get remakes, or even from franchises that are essentially abandoned. And while Digimon isn't abandoned, I doubt World 4, based on the mixed reception you've been telling me.
Yeah, it got basically average. It got basically average to below average reviews.
Yeah, then this game definitely would be the front runner for remakes.
Like, I would say, to me, it's average at best. I still really like this game a lot. I can accept its flaws, and I definitely agree it was rushed, and would love to see what they could have done if they had more time and not the movie tie-in deadline.
It'd be really cool. This is gonna sound like probably the dumbest idea, but hear me out. So, like, what if instead of making a remake, they made a sequel using the same mechanics that cover the movie plot, if only to make the movie plot more accessible?
Not sure about that, because
I don't know how the movie plot works, so it probably won't work as I think it will.
Probably wouldn't work. Considering Dorumon is literally the star of there, and most of the characters you play as are either supporting cast or outright just don't even appear in the movie.
Okay. Never mind to that idea then. They could still make like a bonus dungeon based on the movie plot, just some kind of like thing, but that's neither here nor there.
I guess, but to say our thoughts a bit more, I think I want to take a revenge on the one that killed us on our first run. I want to get a little bit more payback on him again.
If we somehow die to this thing, we should end the stream right there. If we manage to die to this thing, just keep your mouse ready.
We're not gonna die. I'm gonna flat say that there's no way we're gonna die. We're too high leveled to die. If this was hard mode, maybe. Yeah, I think even at level... I actually wanted it.
I will definitely say that I'm glad that I did this with you, if only to get me into Tamers, because Tamers is really freaking great.
And so we've got to save. I'm gonna instead save dates just in case.
Oh, wait! I forget. Do I have mouse control on your screen or no?
No.
Okay, we should. I'm trying to. I want to try and check that save state. Do you use on your laptop, or are you using your laptop, or are you using your computer?
Laptop. You want to change to your axe up so you can get that tech up at least?
Yeah. But like, do you have?
I can
what's
just
it
send the
called?
file to you. I can just save the save state file to you.
I know, but I think it'd be fun to show it on camera if we do end up looking into it.
Do I have what?
Do you have a scroll wheel / like an external mouse that's like connected via Bluetooth or something?
No, I always use I always use wired mouses, but my mouse does scroll.
Well, okay, so you're using like a mouse that is not the laptop trackpad.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to think. This game's default pausing takes you into a menu that I think it wouldn't unload the world. That'd be insane. I want to just check out that arena for Mile.
Otismon.
Thank you. Because that is definitely the coolest looking thing in this game.
Like, I will say this. Looking at the year, actually would say this is the game that probably made me like games like Mystery Dungeon and Dark Souls a lot. Like, it is very light dungeon crawler, light roguelike, which I like that a lot. I don't think I would have gotten into those games if it wasn't for that.
Well, the thing about that day is that's why I hadn't saved the save state when we fought him initially, so that I could just get to that boss on my own in my own time. Because we are doing Storm Train again.
I dislike that one, and I'm gonna dread doing it on very hard. Thank God I'm grinding, and I'm currently like level 80 or 90 something in that file.
What?
Yeah, like the combat though, I would definitely probably refine. Say like combat could be refined to basically instead of a single attack, add a bit more variety. I like the charge, I like the spin attack, but the basic swing could use a bit more variety for each weapon.
I feel like maybe not for each separate weapon, but like for each weapon type, it'd be nice if every weapon sort of had a combo type thing, like not like a full-on weapon combo as in multi-hit for every weapon, but more as in like if they played a set of animations in a row every time you use the weapon.
I think 3-hit combos kind of are usually a staple in some action RPG games.
Yeah, so maybe it could be a true combo, but in general, if they just varied up the animation for attacking, it'd be nice. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like they could be using more buttons on this thing. I wish that the spin attack was like a button hold and then attack.
Probably, but then I'm just looking at the buttons they had on the systems they had at the time.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, do you want to hear an oldie but a goodie?
No. I know what you're thinking. Don't.
Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm sorry, I did it anyway.
I thought you were gonna jump off the cliff when you said that. I was like, "Don't you dare jump off the cliff and kill yourself."
I mean, that's why that bit sticks out to me. It was Donkey Kong Country, and because we did it on the first try, it was Donkey Kong Country Returns. Because I mean, Returns was still pretty dang hard. But either way.
I'm not sure how some people feel about the platforming in here. Like, I don't think it's that bad. Probably could be a bit tighter so you could make the jumps a bit easier.
I'd say its biggest problem is that it's just a little too stiff.
And we don't really need to shoot
Well, aren't there still walls?
I mean, yes. But I also have...
Plus, the guns match my palette better.
You'll get something that'll match your palette better if you can get your crush high enough.
I really do wonder if, like...
Yeah.
I wonder if this game, due to the way that that second phase went down, you said it was the hardest, but I personally feel like...
It's the hardest to me
really
because
easy
most
there
of the
were
time...
two of us.
It's easier with multiple people. I'll say that it's harder alone because take too long and it will regenerate a health.
Dumb question. Can you load two like, if we were to both load the same Digimon, would that work?
No. Probably you can
Okay.
impact these and just, if you want, just speed it up. Which I'm guessing you don't.
I'm too lazy to pause again.
I said you can impact both of them.
Oh, Mega. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, that is smart. Impact was okay. Well,
we're already
too
past
late.
that part. You cannot load the same Digimon. I'm gonna.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because I'm just imagining how quickly that fight would have went down if we like had 4 Mega Impact or 3 Mega Impactors and 1 healer to just get rid of poison. Hey, we're not out of health when we hit orange. I forget, right?
What?
We're
No,
not
we're out.
out.
The red is another HP bar.
Okay. We're gonna manage to... I was worried we were gonna manage to not even lose to the boss. We were gonna just die on the boat.
Yeah, I would definitely say improve the combat more, make the platforming not as stiff. The guard timing I actually do like still.
The guard timing feels like the only reason I ever had a problem with it was when the connection was still weird, but now that it's like consistent, I can get the timing down, and I prefer personally having the slim guard versus having the spammable easy guard. Like, I hate super armor. I probably just suck against it because most people that have super armor aren't usually.
You can equip your axe back on, by the way.
Later day. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, like, that's just my things. I still like this game. I like some of the things they did. I love the idea of the text. I love the light roguelike things. And oh wow,
We're being raided. Hulk smash.
Smash. I'm guessing.
Hulk smash. We got the Hulk hand gloves in this set.
I'm gonna guess he was playing the Avengers beta, which I have yet to do. Yeah, we're just saying our thoughts on the game, the new Kirby. Oh yeah, Marvel Avengers beta.
It's funny that I'm only considering playing the beta for the stupid Fortnite thing. They give you Hulk hands.
Yeah, it's back up so you can now X that. See, I love managing the tech because that's just something I like. I like the light roguelike feel of this game. there's a lot of things I do like. There's a lot of things I do wish they could improve on. I don't hate this game and think it's the worst, as people say.
I don't have enough experience with the series to really rate it on a scale, if only because it'd be like this and Cyber Sleuth. And I haven't even beat Cyber Sleuth.
I need to play more Digimon World games, admittedly, but I remember kind of being a little bit confused on Digimon World 1 from what little I played, and I'm hesitant to go back to it.
That is understandable. It's...
That I was a kid, a stupid little kid back then when I played it, and yet even as I'm older with all the heavy managing I'm hearing, I'm like, brain. As much as I love RPGs, that's too much on even my brain.
By the way, speaking of like,
Yeah. The one thing I will state is I wish this game wasn't rushed. I would love to see how the product would have looked not rushed.
By the way, for reference, we're redoing this boss fight because it's the only boss that killed us, and we just want a little bit of revenge before we close out the stream.
Yeah, we've already been the final boss, and that's why we're saying our thoughts. Like, I still would love to see a fan remake or an actual legit remake from Bandai with them taking their time on this.
As much as I like remakes, I would personally rather a new game in a similar style, since Digimon World 1 got a new game in its style that managed to appeal to fans of World 1 while being its own thing. And I think this game could easily do that, especially since that would be an excuse to add more new content, like maybe new players or something like that.
I mean, yeah, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is even doing that. It's adding new optional dungeons you can do after you beat the main story. Yeah, the only difference is like that game is a lot more solid and well built. Just there's just still a lot I like within this game. The only bosses I remember having difficulty time with, though, when I first played was Apocalypse and really, well, the Scorpiomon. I overall just still love this game. Would love to see a reimagining or a remake or a remaster that has improvements or whatever and such.
I mean, I would definitely pay for that game sooner than I would pay for a new Rumble game. Earlier, I was comparing this game to like Pokemon Rumble. It's a similar Diablo-like type of situation for me, and this game is definitely more robust than anything from that series, and definitely more fun than anything past the first one.
Now, it's kind of a weird case because Cyber Sleuth, I hear, is what fans are considering the best Digimon game out there currently, and before Cyber Sleuth came out, the one thing I've been hearing a lot of people say was, when comparing Digimon with Pokemon, was Digimon had better anime than Pokemon. Consistent anime seasons. Wow.
Pokemon had like the better games. Meanwhile, it feels like that's flipping. It's like you've been telling me that Digimon's been a bit of a rut. Meanwhile, the Pokemon anime has managed to appeal to a bunch of people with Sun and Moon. And the games, while definitely having their fans, have been more and more rushed. The tables are turning.
I mean, it could be Digimon could be making its comeback with the 2020 adventure anime. I've heard a lot of good things. I just personally have not had an interest myself in seeing it. But I did see a few of the Digivolution animations, and holy hell, they actually look really good.
Is that a current series, or is that like is it ongoing at the moment, or is it like
Digimon Adventure,
just
the
recently came out?
Digimon Adventure reboot, the 2020 reboot is currently ongoing because it just came out this year.
And hopefully, the Mecha Rogues taking down Kiss anime will make it more likely for it to profit. Told you I was gonna bring it back.
Wow.
This is the dumbest bit.
Yeah, I guess
No.
aside from that, since this was your first playthrough, like what's your thoughts again in full overall? Like the parts that would you say gave you a tough time as it was your first run?
I personally feel like the toughest thing for me overall was the laser beams. Those were just, I could never really figure them out, despite the fact that they were probably the easiest thing. In terms of, like, the hardest boss fight, definitely have to be the first phase of the final boss, but a close second for similar reasons. What was the dragon? With the rock?
Lucimon.
Lucimon. That rock responds too much.
It responds each time he flies away after you destroy it once.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I've always found Lucimon the more annoying of the area bosses. Like, definitely the boss I feel. That's another thing I was gonna say. Like, I don't mind the difficulty spike, but a Pokemon definitely could have used a tone down in spike for his difficulty.
That, or at least maybe one more dungeon on prep, because that's essentially all we needed.
Yeah, it only had 3 dungeons.
They
So,
could
yeah.
have. I mean, I guess they give you that grinding area, so maybe they intend for you to learn, like, early, you know, they're setting you up. Get grinding, kids.
And I'm trying to think of, like, Lucimon, they could have definitely toned down his annoyance of, like, flying away too much. Maybe make him stay on the ground a bit longer. Lessen the health of the orb. That probably could have helped. And I really have nothing to add on the final boss other than definitely I feel like there should be some work on his first and second form. I really have no problem with his first form, unlike others, because yes, they dealt a lot of damage. Yes, I almost died to them, but the attacks were telegraphed enough that I could recognize what he was going to do. I just think the big issue is with his third form, Mecha Rogue X Form 3 is not designed for being very underleveled. Being like level 20 or possibly 30 by that point is a big death sentence. And I get some people would like to beat things underleveled, but that's just unfortunately the nature of the RPGs. Some things aren't designed to be super underleveled. I'm not saying that all of them should be, because there have been examples where it could be, but I don't know. That's just how it is for me. I can't really say in good faith that this game is underleveled friendly.
Like I said earlier, based on the fact that they give you a grinding area and the jump that the Pokemon is, it looks like they're wanting to set you up for grinding.
I mean, they could have, maybe they could have toned it down, but that's on them.
You know, with how beefy we are, we could probably just ignore most of the enemies that aren't like locker room situations. They go down in one hit, though.
Yeah, aside from the bosses I mentioned, like Chin, it's amazing how much jokes some of the bosses can be. The only bosses that really I'd say could give you a tough time outside from those is Mammoth One, just because his breath attack does so much damage, and in multiplayer it's harder to follow him when he dashes. Scorpion One, because it's basically the big learn to time your guards well boss. And I'm trying to think who else. I guess the Mecha Rogue 4s. 4s in Area 3, the 3 Mecha Rogue 4s are a big spike doing because it's just trying to manage all 3 of them at once. I don't know. Yeah, still to me, I almost would say the best boss in the game to fight is Lord Nightmine, or excuse me, Crusadermon.
Boy, isn't he pretty. Oh boy, it's Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Out now for the Nintendo Switch with new funky mode. We just lost a viewer and I can't tell if it's because of new funky mode.
No, I think they're still there, I think. And we have to go back, remember? Because there's enemies that respawned.
Oh,
Can my ice actually reach them from here?
It really is Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, we'll end off after we beat him, but that's also my thoughts on it. I wanted to get that thoughts early before this Quest Dungeons next Saturday, which I can do, thankfully, because no real plans, I think, that will interrupt it. Proton's not planning on continuing RE5 until September 5th, and I can't wait to see the end of it with DC Douglas, because, oh my god, that was an amazing stream. I don't think Impact will speed it up.
It does 2 hits.
Oh.
At least it's playing the sound effect twice. Like, you hear that, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I think you just have to be in the right position for it to hit twice. Yeah, see, we weren't gonna die.
Yes! Oh my god, I tried to time it. 68 MP, baby!
I think you're thinking of the wrong number.
No, I'm thinking of the right number. I'm thinking of the school-appropriate number. Thank you very much.
I swear, I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head when this pandemic's over.
Man, that for that 68, can we get a nice hoggers in the chat? Thanks me.
What are you talking about? You saw nothing. One of my mods deleted that.
That was you specifically.
You saw nothing!
I made that message.
saw nothing. But yeah, that is gonna pretty much be it for Digimon World for now until next Saturday. I'm gonna do some off-screen grind to hopefully get some keychains for both of us so that we can, so I can take care of the trade hole off-screen, and so that way Cash can actually show it on screen, because he's gonna be the one to do it.
Yeah, I think I deserve it for the dumb bits I was doing. Speaking of which, do you want to know the real worst bit?
What?
Well, cats, it was real nice beating the final boss, but the Mecha Rogue's influence over the world still isn't over yet. I guess we're gonna have to find a way to stop them before Kiss Anime's gone for real.
You're saying? Just no. Cease.
What? It's the Tamer's. It's the Tamer's narrator. Everybody's
Cease.
favorite character. What?
Cease and desist that.
I promise a high-pitched voice just because I'm laughing. I'm not trying to go back into it.
Anyway, Tuesday I will be streaming the original Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles as a little preview before the remaster comes out. And either Wednesday or Thursday, I am going to be streaming the remaster Day 1.
I presume I'm not invited.
You're invited, but probably not in voice.
Understandable.
And Saturday, you can expect the end of this as we do the last side quest, because we got 3 more, and oh boy, some of them are a doozy. Not as much of a doozy as the Captive Dungeon, but still. Either way, thank you all for joining. Have a good and safe night, and take care, everyone.
Sunday, everyone.